All right. So after the peak yesterday, these are going to be the things taking yesterday's highs. I'm going to be recording this. So Halliburton in the energies with CVE, Oxy, which is breaking a 2-day inside bar pattern, XOM, which is 3-2, giving you the 2-2 quarter from the macro and giving you outside year from down here that we mentioned on the macro and monthly vids beginning of last month. If we go to COP, that's also still an inside year up, just 2s to the highs. DVN, still 2 going 3, but 2 up today. EOG, 2 up and triggering the inside year and up above 135.45. PXD is going off an inside day today with MPC and VLO also going 2s to the upside today. And then PAA is the last energy. We also see CCJ and the uranium. Potential 2 go 3 day. Still has some time to do that. And still has monthly magnitude with URA. Still having monthly magnitude and potential 2 go 3 day with UUU. U, 4 U's. 3 and then potential 3, but not quite as strong. And then in materials, we have the gold, which we said if that goes 2 up again today, that's something we'll want to know. And they did. So anyone short yesterday in gold, they're out. And then silver, same exact deal there, just a little weaker. Tells you to look at JNUG, which we got off that 2260 with gold and JNUG and GDX. 2260s in the morning to trigger all that to happen. And then WPM with the inside day, we mentioned the 3-2 hammer rev strat, 1-3 rev strat. And above this, that's a 3 continuation, 50.95. So energies and materials still the most evidenced in the market as far as buys go. And then in the industrials, we had a few things like RTX that are still going. So that will be something you can continue to look for continuation in, as well as all the other names we're talking about here, because that still is not taking out the all-time highs, so it still has range to come back through, and it's bright green to start the month in the War Machine stocks. We also will see GD with a 3 on the day today, and that's going to be also in the War Machine stocks. Lockheed Martin is setting up for next week, inside day, inside week. If we go to the other industrials, GE is going to be a bright green one on the day today. We'll have Uber, which is cooking an inside 60, 222 on the day above yesterday's highs at 77.67, which could rev strat that week. Amazon, they bought the first 360s of the day, so 18865 could happen later today, which would be all-time highs exhaustion from the inside years and up. In healthcares, we'll see ISRG 3-2 reversal day, and that's back through this daily broadening formation here. So reversing anyone that shorted yesterday here at 389, and you'll see it's up 393.24. Trying to set up a weekly hammer for next week potentially. ALGN is also a 3-2 reversal day, just not doing much because it was green yesterday, so they bought. But potential rev strat 60s if they're going to get those going, with Tiva also taking yesterday's highs, and AVTR and TMO all in the healthcare is taking yesterday's highs. TMO is also a reversal day with the inside 60 up, doing that right now. 26 minutes to go. And if we go to GoDaddy, that one's just been going. If we go to MongoDB, it's a 3-2 on the day, and it was a little difficult to get in here because we tried the 30, didn't work. 222 shotgun 15, here's new high day. So now we're in that. We're trying to trigger all these guys. And if we can negate the week, the rev strat week magnitude is to take out 373.4. So we got all day to try and do that. And you're also going to have NOW 2ing up on the day in there. It's already a 3 on the week, but could still take last month's highs. And you can see they come back. They come the first 60, the second, and the third. If we go to Spotify, that was from the inside day lists going into Tuesday night, which we didn't spend much time on, admittedly, but very bright green. Still has not taken all-time highs out either, so still has a range to keep going, especially later this month, given that bright green continuity. And then the only other stuff in there is the gold, the energies, and the silver, which we already talked about. So those are the things we see reversing. As far as SPY, they're back into the 3. It's a 1, so you got to be aware of that. And the only way you're going to have a 2 to trade is the 60. So each 60 matters. They had the 2-2 in the morning. They came back again and came back again. After we saw the first 2, we're able to take the 15 here to try and get into that. If they're strong, they'll try in 3-2, but more than likely this will close as a 1. So you're still inside month, inside day, then a 2 down week. So it's conflicted in here. We'll see what they want to bring at the close later today. Qs, same deal. Dow Jones, same deal, except a little weaker than the rest. Still very red on the month and enforced on the week. And then IWM was actually a 2 down, but came back into the 3. This is the only one that went 2 down. So it is relatively weak. If we were to get any 60 signals back down into this 3, this one could try and negate that. But for now, we see mostly buying going on. And the gold is really where we've been the morning, at least as far as really good stuff going on. Any of the 3-2s down, like Adobe, we did see them break to start the day. There's some trades that do in here like this. On the 15 inside bar break, if you didn't get the daily break. And you got to do that for a little bit, but right here, notice how the 60 flip occurs? Those sellers are gone. And we're going into last quarter's lows, so it's going to be exhaustion risk on the day. And that was all she wrote. So nothing we're really going to do there. We'll see. There's going to have a lot of 2-2s and inside setups going into Monday. So we're going to use those to try and trigger anyone short this week to try and reverse them and look for those. So that's going to be it. And adios.